Welcome, everyone, to the Friday Fallout. As you can see, as now I can see, we are live. We do have Kevin in the house tonight. Well, I think he's here. I can't see him. But I hear some stuff coming from Kevin's area. I don't know.
I had to get that out before I make my appearance.
Oh, man. What's up, Jangles? Jangles in the chat. Jake is here, I believe. Steven Stark said he'll be right back. What's up, babies? My beautiful ladies. I mean, peoples.
Steven Yardsard.
Yeah, man.
How are things?
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing all right. It's fucking freezing here. I'm sure you know how that's going up there, though.
Bro, it was fucking 20 something degrees when I left for work this morning. What's up, Moxley?
Yeah, Moxley's in the house. Fucking yeah. So you lived in Vegas for a bit, so you know we went from 80 degrees during the day to 50 in within 14 hours.
Yeah, that's what I hate about that shit. It's like there's no in between.
It's just fucking dead or alive.
It's hot or fucking cold. That's all you get.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't get any fucking in between time. Except for there is like a few weeks during the springtime where it's like really nice, and then it's like, oh, there comes the fucking heat. Somebody turned on the fucking heater.
Django says it sounds like their weather over there. I believe you're somewhere in a place that people have sex with their cousins.
South Carolina.
Oh, hell yeah. It's Bonner Springs, South Carolina. That's where I took a Greyhound bus from at the age of 15 to come back home. By myself. There's a girl that lived behind us, and we lived in a housing development, and behind it was regular houses. And there's this girl that would always come to our fence because we were new in the neighborhood, and I'd be out there like my dog or something, throwing the ball, like what other 15-year-olds do when they don't know anyone. And she would put little notes in the fence or have her little brother deliver me notes like, "You're cute, you should come jump on our trampoline." And of course, me being 15 and having hormones, I was like, "I'll jump on your trampoline." Anyways.
Take it easy, bro. How you made it through so many years without a sexual harassment claim or a restraining order, I will never know.
Me either. Run faster than the cops? No.
Yeah, right.
There was that one time I mooned the Chuck E. Cheese that was full of people. And then I had to run down the side of the 215 right next to where Parkway's at to try and not get arrested. But we'll get into that later. What are you vaping on, man?
Same shit, different flavor. I got, surprise, I still got my double barrel. The V3 here.
Nice.
And I got my Kennedy with my Breestones coils. But inside,
Ooh.
I have my Canadian cornbread. This shit's almost gone now, but whatever.
Is that new? Canadian cornbread? You didn't have that last time,
Yeah.
did you?
Yeah. So I made this one. Actually made it for a company, and they ended up not buying it. So, I forgot I had it, and then I was looking through my recipes online, and I was like, oh shit, I totally forgot about that one. I'm gonna try to make some and see how it tastes because I forgot. It's so good.
Nice.
It's like warm cornbread with maple syrup and caramel.
Ooh.
On top of it.
The maple syrup and caramel sounds pretty good.
Super good. And you know what? I actually made it because of what's her name? An Office. Am I blanking on her name?
Ashley?
Ashley, yeah, that's it. I don't know why I always want to call her Christina.
Because she looks like a Christina.
She does look like, does she not? Or am I just tripping?
No, you're not wrong.
Christina. So, I always want to call her that. I know her fucking name. I knew her fucking name, but I always want to call her that. She gave me the idea because she was like, what would be super good is something that incorporates maple syrup. Because she was like, there's nothing really outside of pancake flavors.
That have those.
that have maple syrup in it. So I was like, you know what, you're right. I'm gonna try to make something. I was supposed to make it for her, but I just never got any to her because it was like a really long time that I actually got around making it. But I actually really want to make a bottle and send it to her so she can see how it came out.
She'd appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh, it's hard to hear me. I wonder if it's because of the stupid thing that's like down here. Okay.
It's all up in your shirts.
I think it was behind my shirt flap.
Damn shirt flaps. Shout out David Miles in the chat. I'm not vaping on nothing new. Anarchist Pink, top side. I did get a gold one. I don't know if I had that last time. Well then, yeah, Anarchist Pink. Blah, blah.
Yeah, I think I got my mic turned up. Hopefully that's a little bit better.
You sound good on my end. I'm very moist at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Lots of moist here.
Whatever you guys are vaping on, throw it in the chat.
I think Jangle's just old and he can't hear shit. I'm just kidding. Oh, you know I love you. Oh, I forgot to tell you what I was about ready to crack this thing. I wanted to show it off before I crack it.
What is that?
I got a new Pacific Northwest beer. This is Ninkasi Brewing Company. This is their Bright Berry line, and it's a raspberry lime ale. Try to get that on. Stupid.
Dude, I'm all about limes too. Like, how is it?
It's really, you know what? It's not quite, like a lime, like a sour beer would
Yeah.
be, like how some of the lime sour beers are just like, damn, that's tart. Like, shrivels your tongue up into a little fucking tiny piece of gum. But it's really well balanced in my opinion. And the raspberry is really nice because you would think, oh, raspberry and lime, that's going to be super sour. It's actually not bad. It's just like a little bit of tartness.
Dude, I for my birthday party, well, a little bit before, I got a couple cases of the Natty Light Limeade or whatever freaking seltzer stuff. It's pretty good. I drank like 4 cases on my birthday.
Well, it is water with lime, so that's understandable.
Yeah.
Nasty light. Yeah.
Shout out Glenn Hefner's in the chat. Let's go and see what everyone's vaping on.
Glenn Heffy. What's up, baby?
If you want to jump in, bro, let me know. I'll send you the invite.
Yeah, you can get on this gravy train.
Yeah, bro.
So yeah, it's Flannel Friday, in case you didn't know. But I got a new shirt. I wanted to show it off on the show. I thought and anybody that knows. What's up?
Dude, I love Destiny's Child.
Yeah. Fucking Beyonce. Hey Beyonce, I think you're cute too.
Give me some of that money.
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. Oh my god. But yeah, so we got Jake on his TVL Plan B, the mech mod. He won here. He says thank you.
Nice.
Thank you for watching, bro. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That thing's a fucking 40-pound beast. He's got the Barrage RDA with the stock .2 coil and some spiced cranberry apple pastry DIY. That sounds festive as fuck.
Spiced cranberry. Oh, nice.
Spiced cranberry.
I haven't tried this one yet. The pumpkin skin custard that I made.
Ooh.
Pumpkin skin. That's right. I haven't tried it yet. I was trying to let it steep for as long as I could before I break into it.
So obviously, with me being a noob, I don't know. Like I know you got to steep juice after you make it. Like, so when you let it settle, does it have like more flavor or something?
Yeah, it depends. Like you don't have to, but like with custards and stuff like that, or dessert flavors in general, it's better. It's better if you let them sit for a while and steep, because then the flavors come out more. But like fruit flavors, you can pretty much vape them right away, and then they're good to go. Like they're like at their full like maturity at about a week.
Oh, okay.
If it's just straight fruit flavors, like fruit candy kind of things, but like vanillas, cake mixes, custards, things that are thicker and dessertier will take a little bit longer. It'll take a little bit longer for the flavoring to come out fully.
Oh, okay.
So
that's good to know.
Mixing those because it's a lot of waiting. you gotta pretty much like wait 2 weeks before you really know what it's gonna taste like. And even then, like my buddy just found a bottle of this vanilla cupcake that I made like 6 months ago for him. He lost the bottle in his car somewhere. He found it.
I usually do that with a lighter or a weed.
Yeah. He was like, bro, this shit was like the best fucking cupcake I've ever had. I was like, yeah, dude, it's probably like
steeped as
all
fuck.
All the flavor was in.
It grew cupcakes out of it. It had an ecosystem.
Yeah, its own little fucking ecosystem.
It's like that one cave called, like, you know, every X's butthole. What? No.
Did you ever watch the Love and Robots show on Netflix?
No.
Well, there's this one. It's like a skit show, so it's like 30-minute, like, just episodes, and they're all random. But there was this one where these people had, like, they moved into this house, and they had this really old freezer, and they had, like, miniature people living inside their like a miniature people civilization living in their freezer. And then they evolved and went through, like, really fast, like us. And then, like, it was like Age of Empires, but inside somebody's freezer. And, like, they kept evolving, and they eventually blew each other up. And then it just, like, reset, and then that was, like, the end of the episode.
What the fuck?
They unplugged it, and I don't know, that's fucking weird, but...
I'll have to check that out.
That's an interesting show.
Jake says the Spice... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. I'm cool. I'm done.
We're not in the freezer, but Jake said that spiced cranberry apple pastry is crazy good and odd. No cranberry flavor added, just turned up.
Oh, two turned up, can't turn down.
Turned down for what?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
David Moyle's got the RX Gen 2 iconic. And then we got Moxley with the vaping on a noob, air quotes, strawberries and cream gummy lollies by Test Monkeys and New Zealand vendor. And on the Captain PD270 with disposable recyclable fat kiwi tank and rockin' cranberry sherbet and the Royal Red Me Pod. What's with cranberries tonight, guys?
Cranberry.
Some cranberries.
It must be that time of the month.
Yeah. You guys got like a urinary tract infection?
It's gonna be one of those nights. One of those days. Tell you what.
Getting ready for what is it? Thanksgiving? No, it's Christmas already. If you go to Home Depot.
UTI, you know why?
Oh.
I don't know how the rest of that song goes.
Oh man, you want to talk about like UTI scares? I remember. I'll tell a story real fast. When I was about, I would say maybe like 17, I lived out in Pahrump outside of Vegas for a little bit, and I was dating this girl. Her name was Shailene, I believe. I can't remember her whole name. Yeah, I lived out there for 2 years.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Wow.
2 years. Crazy. Yeah, it was a terrible place.
Yeah, I've been there once.
Yeah. Usually go there to buy fireworks or methamphetamines or both.
Yeah. Right.
But I was living out there, and I worked in this little sandwich shop called the Yellow Submarine inside one of the casinos, like a wannabe food court. But there's like 3 vendors. It was us, and then right next to us was a McDonald's, and then on the end it was like Dairy Queen. And so she worked there, and so of course on my lunch I'd go over there because we had like a credit if you worked there. You get like $5 off or whatever. So I just go over there and get like a hamburger just to flirt and shit. She had long sideburns, but she was cute, you know, whatever. What up, bro?
Got off work a few minutes ago.
You joined in the middle of my stories. I'm talking about this girl I dated with long sideburns, and Kevin lost it. But I'd go over there on my lunch, you know, because I had the free food or whatever, and I got to like flirt with her while I was there. And so I would go over there and flirt, and we ended up like, you know, dating, I guess you'd call it, whatever. We just hang out and like make out all the time. And anyway, she had like this really bitchin' Dodge Neon SRT or whatever, you know. So we'd go into Vegas on the weekends and we'd go buy like emo music CDs and shit, you know, because that's what you did back in the day. I remember took me to get my first Hawthorne Heights CD. So anyways, on the way back, we're all flirting and shit. You know, we had like a wine cooler or something. So we're filling ourselves. We get back to where I was staying, and it was my buddy Jeremy's house. And his parents, we stayed at his parents' house. So we pull into the driveway, and we're getting hot and frisky, you know. And she's like, oh, let's fool around, blah, blah, blah. So she wanted to go down on me. And, I was young and I was a late bloomer on that aspect, so I didn't really know too much. I was like, all right, whatever. So she showed up, we pulled up in the driveway, and it was like 9 o'clock at night, so we figured everyone stay inside. We're in the driveway, and she starts to, like, go down on me and stuff. It's super awkward in the back of a Dodge Neon. I don't care who you are. And so, like, she's going down on me, and then my friend's little brother comes running out of the house and opens the door. I fall out with her face in my lap and my pants down, and my friend's parents are just laughing, and so, I'm all embarrassed, and so it's like, like, oh, wow, I'll see you later, bye, like, get out of here. And so, like, the next day, I was, like, trying to go pee, and I couldn't, and I thought, oh, my God, this bitch gave me an STD. I was losing my shit, all this stuff. And so I go to the doctor, and then, like, they stick the Q-tip up my, my dipstick, and they do all this stuff, and they're like, oh, you're all right. You just had what we would call blue balls. But I already told all my friends that she gave me an STD. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Shailene, if you're watching this.
Wow.
But, yeah, there's my story.
And then when you pissed, it was like a sprinkler?
Yeah, it's like that 3-stream thing where you put your thumb on it, and, like, you're pissing in the sink and at the toilet at the same time. Yeah. Becky Buckwild's in the chat. What up, Becky?
Did that ever happen and you're just like, you yell at it and you're just like, stop that! I gotta clean that shit up!
Oh, man.
Mike's gonna kill me!
Daytime Frank's in the house as well. Sorry, guys, I was doing quick little story time. Of course, Becky Buttwire. And, yeah. What are you drinking on tonight, Glenn?
I've got a fuck ton of Sprite and aviation gin about a quarter of the way.
Yeah, nice.
Because nothing says I'm gonna get wrecked and play COD all night like gin.
Yeah,
oh,
for sure.
Becky Buckwald says she gets her PBR delivered by Amazon.
Find a nice girl with some extra long sideburns. Just kidding, guys.
She was a nice lady.
There's nothing wrong with some extra long sideburns. It happens.
Hey, dude, it was exotic, Back in the day, all you had was Britney's and Jessica's, I think she was Indian or something. Probably not, but, I'll stop with the racial stuff right now.
Yeah, don't fucking get us in trouble, man.
If she doesn't have a mullet, are you even doing it right?
Oh, if she doesn't have a mullet, is she not my mom? No.
I feel like we need, I feel like this is, whatever. I'll shut up now. Anyway, instead of having beer, that this is a 9 IBU bitterness rating. So if anybody knows what the fuck that means, then that's what it is.
I mean, so to put that in perspective, that's relatively sweet compared to something like a American lager, which would be around, say, 60 IBU.
Yeah, so it's yeah. Oh yeah. So it's not bitter. It just has the tartness of the lime and the raspberry.
The tartness.
What's up, Keto's daddy?
Yeah, Keto's in the motherfucking house.
I just saw his flashback Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown post. That shit was hilarious.
Dude, that was perfect.
I was. He was like, I love how like the shirt wasn't like perfectly cut out, but it kind of was. It's like it didn't really matter. We got the joke.
That's what you're worried about?
Right? No, I was just like, it's a weird shit that I noticed.
Dude, I don't know how anybody went out for anything last night because it was snowing here.
There's only 2 things in the world that don't get cold, Mr. Hefner, and that's polar bears and hose.
Yeah. Where the fuck do you live? The Arctic?
West Virginia.
He's wearing a North Face sweater.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
You don't wear North Face unless you're somewhere cold.
West Virginia.
I mean, or you're pretentious.
Yeah, that's true. But you don't have like wait, do you drive a Subaru? No.
I actually do drive a Subaru.
Oh, all right. Oh, damn, looks like we lost connection. No. All-wheel drive doesn't work here, bitch. No.
To be fair.
To be fair.
It's the best car I've driven.
No, I will talk shit. It's a good car.
There's a lot of Subies out here just because of like the mountain roads and stuff like that, and it does snow a bit out here, and it rains a lot, so it's good to have all-wheel drive.
Oh yeah, like the company I work for just bought us 2019 Imprezas for this region,
Nice.
and before that we were using a few Nissan Sentras and a couple of 2015 Impreza hatchbacks.
Nice.
Were far too low for the winter.
I would agree with that. Yeah. You want to know fun fact about Malone here? I have two favorite exhaust sounds. My favorite, one of my favorites is a Chevy truck, Silverados. I just think that their fucking exhaust sound amazing. And my absolute favorite is a Subi because you can hear I can tell anyways a Subi exhaust from any other exhaust because it just has its own unique sound and it just sounds so good.
Oh yeah, there's nothing like the sound of a WRX with a flat bore.
I'll
Yeah.
give you that 100%. 100%.
Well, don't let this distract you guys from the fact that Hector's going to be running 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines on top. That he's going to go into Harry's and he ordered 3 T66 turbos.
Who the fuck did that?
That's from Fast and the Furious. No one ever remembers.
Oh, yeah, what? Oh, yeah. The first one.
The only good one.
Yeah, when they were all, like, murdered out.
Yeah. And they made that guy eat all the oil, and then now it's just like Jason Statham sweating on the rock. I mean, I'm not down if you pay me enough.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's The Rock. Like, wouldn't anybody?
Got me rock hard on that one.
Yes, indeed, man.
But yeah, so if you guys didn't see the post today, it's gonna be I'm gonna go ahead and stand on a limb and say it's gonna be the first time this will ever be given away because it's brand fucking new. But tonight we got a Grim kit to give away.
Hell yeah, dude.
Brand new. Look, it's even got the wrapping on it. That's why I'm still wearing I'm not wearing gloves. You guys can see my sweat stains on it. And then on Monday's show we're gonna give away the Stormtrooper edition.
What? Hold up. Let me see that one again.
Oh man, I knew you were gonna be into it. It's the glare sucks, but there you go.
Oh, dude. That's like the new Trooper helmets, like the mouth of them. That's fucking sick.
Yeah. Well, Grim had a lot of him and Dwayne put it together, so it's definitely got that Stormtrooper vibe to it. I'm pretty confident that's what that one was.
I'm still not 100% sure what the hell that thing is. So could you explain it just a little bit for us that don't know?
It's a vape.
Yeah, no shit. But what does it do?
It's a pod system that I think has a 3 mil capacity and 2 coil options.
Okay.
I think it's 2.1 and 12. 0.21 and 12. And then we got them in at work today, so I don't even know if they're on the website yet. But yeah, it's a pod kit, and then comes with different coils on it, and then yeah, you guys have seen it, so I figured you guys would like it, so I snagged 2 of them before anyone else was able to even touch them. So this is what I do instead of being able to. You guys come on here, listen to me get blathering drunk, and then cross dress. So I figured you guys deserve it.
Those are nice, but let's take a moment to appreciate the beautiful photos that have been put out of that collaboration between Kent and Dwayne.
Oh, the
yeah,
dang!
Dang. Hot dang.
It's definitely different.
Oh, did you guys see the post? I think I don't know if it was just today, but I just saw it today. The Dead Rabbit 2.
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it looks.
I was
sick.
like, it looks really nice. I don't know what what much more they could do to it to make it better, because I don't know. But I mean, it looks really nice from the outside. I like the they redid the they kind of it almost took a cue from the Aquitas RDA on the top there, how it has the little Celtic band instead of the the knurling. And it looks, I don't know, it looks nice. I like the white one. I'm glad that they're doing something like that. Like, how sick would that look on this double barrel? Like, all white? Like,
That'd be bitchin'.
Really nice.
Especially because there's no white RDAs ever.
Yeah, no, there's only been, I know Switch, I think it was Switch Mods, so I think they made one. They made like a white cap for one of theirs, the Atomic RDA or something like that, I think it was called. I don't remember. I might be wrong. Somebody might need to fact check me on that one, but I know that they made a white cap, and there was a couple other companies that did like white caps that you could buy aftermarket, but none like really sold with that cap, or you know, the whole thing painted. So it's interesting.
Whatever happened to Switch Mods? I haven't seen them in a few years.
Good question. Because weren't they something else before that, and then they made Switch? Like the AR, weren't the AR mods? Wasn't that them too?
I think it was a Nintendo Switch. No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
I think the last time I heard anything from them was right after they dropped the Family Box.
Yeah.
And to be fair, that was a pretty
To be
sick
fair.
concept for the time, being able to convert a single battery tube to a series box.
Yeah. Later, Jake. Have a good night, man.
Yeah, Jake, have a good one, bro. And I totally typed your name wrong in the chat. You're Jay now.
Yeah, I haven't watched any reviews either, Moxley. I like see stuff when I scroll through on Instagram. Which is weird, but I barely found out about the dang.
You're not on social media too much anymore, though.
No, I don't really, yeah. I was going to post some pictures, though, because this last weekend I went to Halloween Town here in St. Helens, Oregon. So, for those that don't know, there was this Disney Channel movie, and it was called Halloween Town. And they filmed the first one in St. Helens. They also filmed some of Twilight there, but they don't really like to be known for that, which is understandable because they bring a bunch of fucking glittery ass fucking vampires.
Hey, man, it was an okay movie. There was a love story or whatever.
And they're like, fuck that shit. The Halloween Town people can come here, that's fine.
They protest to have Twilight taken off the air.
Yeah. So it's weird because like Bella's house and a bunch of other places, like they filmed downtown at the bookstore and stuff like that. All of that's there, and then oh yeah, nice Jingles. Jingles saw the post. I just haven't posted my pictures yet, but yeah, it was really cool there. Like, and there was this one building where you could go up to the rooftop, and they have like a little like bar, and you can get food there and stuff. But you could see the whole town from there, and it was
That's cool. So you get a picture of it at least?
I did. I didn't get. My wife got a picture from the top of that building, so you could see what it looks like. I didn't get a picture up there though.
Well, you better steal it because I want to see it.
Yeah. I got more like pictures from like the bottom part, and so you could see like in like the town square where they filmed. It's funny though, like since we went there, and then we rewatched the movie. They really only filmed right in that little block. It's not even that big, like the little square that they have right
Yeah, and the rest was all fabricated.
No, like the rest of pretty much. But yeah, like they made it look like they were traveling all over the place, but really they were just going like around the square in a circle. It looked different because, you know, it was like they used different angles, and then you could only see the tops of the building. So unless you like see it in real life, you would know. But it was pretty cool.
That's pretty bitchin', man. Especially because you take some good photos.
That was a hit right in my nostalgia.
I know, right? I forgot to bring my good camera there too. I was like, fuck me, man. I was like, I always forget to bring, like whenever I go someplace cool, I forget to bring it. So I just used the iPhone, but they turned out. I think they turned out to be good.
You can take bitchin' photos with the iPhone. All my landscape photos, for the most part, on my Instagram are all iPhone.
Yeah, but it's just like I have the 6 still, and it's like the camera quality on it is just, I don't know, it's just not as good as I would like it to be. I'd like to get one of the newer ones.
Dude, that new triple camera one's bitchin', but I don't want to take like a loan against all my shit in my life.
Right? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, fuck me, I don't even be able to afford that in monthly payments.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You guys got like bi-yearly payments? Like,
Yeah, right?
Steven Sard's back in the chat. What's up, homie? You just missed me talking about my pee hole and my girlfriend at one time that had sideburns. And Kevin was talking about how they filmed Halloween Town. Why does that make you guys cough? I don't get it.
Like the most random shit to say about somebody. Like, okay, well, apparently you focused on that quality while you were making out all the time.
Well, when you go to grab a face and next thing you know it's like a spaghetti noodle.
Oh god.
No, last I saw it was like back when MySpace was around. So we haven't talked in years, and we didn't really talk after that, because I said some shitty shit. But I think she went on to get like her doctorate or something in like hairdressing. No, that's a bad joke, but yeah. No.
Barbering school?
Yeah. I think she turned Hasidic. I don't know.
Master of Barbercology?
Barbercology.
Barbercology.
Oh my god.
Barbercology. Anyways.
Wow.
Becky Buckwald says she takes her phones or pictures with her phone, but you're not a pro like us. None of us are pros. I'm not a pro.
Yeah, I just use fucking Photoshop Express.
It's free on your phone. Download it.
It's great once you figure out. I don't use any of the presets anymore. I just kind of like dial everything in myself. But like, you could just use the presets, and it's like makes your pictures look like crispy.
Yeah. Becky Buckwald says the S10 Plus has 3 cameras and it's awesome. I don't doubt it, but
Yeah.
I'm an iPhone loser, so.
Yeah, we have a guy at work that had one of those, and it takes really good pictures. I'll give it that.
Doesn't the Note 3 have a 3-camera array as well?
I don't
Maybe.
know. You know what the craziest part of that phone was? Is like when you take a picture, like not landscape, like you're taking it in portrait mode, but it like does this weird panning thing so that it looks like it's in landscape, which is crazy.
That's cool. There's a lot of cool technology out there. I know I talk shit about Androids and stuff, but I mean, iPhone for me is just too hard to switch because of the ecosystem with the Mac and what I do, but Android's got some bitchin' hardware, man, and bitchin' cameras.
Yeah, and then when your sideburns get in the way, I mean, complete potato.
I realized where I messed up. It's not the Note 3, it's the Pixel 3 that has the 3-camera array.
Oh yeah, I'm just like anti-Google, so I'll use it to search, and let it track me searching weird random shit, but that's about where I leave it.
It's really sad that I own an Android now and my phone already knows what porn I watch.
Yeah. So your ringtone is the Pornhub fucking intro.
the entire browser's intro.
You think that's rough, man? I use my personal laptop for my work stuff, right? And then I'll be at work and like, oh, pull up the webpage real fast. www also spells horrors. So, that you gotta type in real fast so the little recent searches don't pop up. Anyways, no. Amigos20 at localvape.com. Save you 20% off your whole order. Get some Breeze Tones coils because they're fucking good.
You should do it. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Speaking of Breeze Tones coils, this Alexa RDA is not bad.
Is that the one that you won the other night?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how was it, man? I had no clue how to fuck with like rebuildables. I couldn't give no advice, so I'm glad that you know what you're doing.
I think it's a pretty great platform.
What's up, Dennis Michael?
It's pretty easy to build on, surprisingly. Like, I didn't really have to do anything with the coil that was already in there.
Yeah.
Like, it was pretty well dry fired, so
Nice.
whipped it up and went. Switched out the top caps a couple times, and then decided this morning to throw it on the Athena Mech Squonk from GeekBait.
Nice, man. That kit right there, or the RDA, I liked it a lot because I like the ultimate caps. I like the clear ones. I like shit like that, but I'm just not at the level where I can build stuff. So I'm glad you're getting some fucking use out of it. And I'm glad that coil that he installed, because it was from a coworker. And he was like, "Oh, be careful with it." I was like, "Well, fuck."
Well, fuck.
It was Alex, so you know how that goes.
Oh yeah, he still knows how to build coils. Like he hasn't been using the pod system since like 2011.
I won't talk shit. I'm not gonna talk shit. I'll make fun of him for a little bit though. Like, so he switched over to Nick Salt to like a Cedo pod, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, this makes me sick. It makes me sick. And then he like stops it for like a day, goes back to like a regular one, and then next thing you know, he's got like 2 Cedos with like 50 mg, and he's like, I don't know, I don't feel good. I'm like, dude, stop.
I don't feel good. Yeah.
Jingle says if he can build, anyone can. Well, you got one on me there, homie.
Yeah, for sure.
I've only installed the coils into a deck once, and it was that one picture of the coils I have on my Instagram, and I never use it again. It was I can't remember what coils they were, but excuse me, it was in the Rebel RDA. That was my first RDA. It was a good RDA, but don't do it.
There's no shame in just rocking the good old round bar build.
I was thinking about like, you know, trying that out, like just a regular single coil, you know, and then get like a screw, you know, and then wrapping it around. But if I do stuff like that, I'd probably do it so I could take pictures of it instead of using it.
Shit. I just had to rebuild this, what is this? The Berserker.
Berserker.
Yeah, rebuilt that the other night, and I was just like, you know what?
Kidding.
Okay. Threw some 24 gauge, like 5 wrap on a 2.5 millimeter in there.
Nice.
Perfect.
Bernie.
Dude, did you guys know that Becky Buckwild builds? I did not know that. She threw in the chat. She can build the stitched alien. I won't act like I know what a stitched alien is, but that's bitching. Oh, look at the puppers.
Hey, Bernie. Oh, say hello to all your fans.
Oh.
Oh.
I loved you in Futurama.
So, this is Bernie, for everybody that doesn't know. Yes, Bear, I'll bring you up here too, you little shit. Come on, Bear. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Say hello to everybody.
Dude, how did it grow that hair that fast?
I'm Bear. Alright, get out of here. Stink, bro. You stinky.
Dude, I do this in the spare room, you know, and I don't lock it, but I close the door, you know, because it gets all vapey in here, and I don't want my dogs in here, and they get so mad, and they just lay on the door, and every, like, 5 minutes, they, like, do that thing with their nose where they headbutt it, seeing if it's open, but I put a chair in front of it, so they're like, you know, bonking themselves. I call them bonkers.
Little bonkers. Little damn old bonkers, man.
Moxley said in the chat that she hates building on the Rebel, so she never uses it. I can't really say build. I installed coils in it. That's it. I wouldn't say as far as building, but then again, I never did it again, so I get it. I'm lazy also, though. We got Becky Buckwild said she used 26 gauge 10 wrap on the K-Fun.
Oh.
And then Steven Sard does Twisted on his K-Fun 2x27 gauge and 86 wraps. And
Beautiful.
that's awesome. I don't know how to do any of that shit, and I've always thought, like, you know, maybe do like some single coil stuff for fun, for like, you know, photos and stuff, because it'd be cool. Because you don't really see single coil stuff anymore.
No.
You know, with some of the tech that's been on the market, anybody can build. Like,
Yeah.
Was it Lightning Vapes had the Daedalus Pro? So, I mean,
Yeah, the day of Dallas.
Oh yeah. The drill sucks though.
I have I actually have a Daedalus still. We got a shit ton of views. Vape Happy did on that Daedalus video we did.
I do remember that one quite well.
We were always gonna try to do another one with the. I forget. Everybody kept asking for something. I don't know, views or some shit. And we did it, but it's just like so fucking hard to get on camera for some reason, and we just never got around to it. It was a pain in the ass.
I think the most difficult build I ever did on the Daedalus was a staggered fuse. And if you don't set that stagger wire on the little fucking controller right, it just goes straight to shit.
Yeah, that thing was great for banging out Claptons though. I mean, if you just want like some double or triple Claptons, like, man, the V2, that thing was like the shit, dude. Like,
Steven Sard agrees.
Oh yeah. Once they upgraded the inserts for the V2, it was effortless.
I know they should have. I really felt like I know that they wanted to just like sell more of the entire units, and it was cool because the second one did do the pass through, which the original was just working off batteries, where you could actually plug it into the wall. So I get it, but they should have just sold those inserts because they were the same shit. For the second one to make it a little bit easier for people that already had the first one that liked using it with the batteries. I really liked when they did the pass through though, because it just made it way easier. You just plug it into the wall and I don't have to put batteries in it.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I
Definitely could have made it more powerful though.
Oh yeah. It was like those cheap ass like drills you get from like Harbor Freight or something, like the cheapest one you can get there, like
the drill boy obies.
Yeah. Some weird.
It's a DeWobe. It's like DeWalt and Ryobi. DeWobe.
Yeah. Like a Kawasaki Jiu-Jitsu.
A Kawasaki Jiu-Jitsu 10.
Yeah.
It's 10 cc's.
You know what else works too? I mean, those old school hand jigs from Coil Master. I mean, those will bang out a nice single coil real quick too.
Yep.
I still use that thing every once in a while because I got the B3 kit, I think, and the one that came with everything. And yeah, I still use that every once in a while. I want to bust out a round wire build.
Yeah, I like with the round wire. I like doing a lot of spaced stuff. So I just got the ceramic rods and kind of eyeball it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that either.
I eyeball everything.
It's really not about the wrapping. The coil, like, to be honest, some of the uglier coils that I built when I was learning actually made better than the nicer ones, to be honest. And, thanks for showing up, Mox.
Yeah, have a good night.
Yeah, I felt like, it's just the installation, just making sure you're not shorting your shit. Because I did burn up an insulator on that old Nimbus clone when I was first learning how to build.
That reminds me, I need to calculate a round wire build that I can use on the Bonza stack that won't fucking melt.
Yeah, that would be nice, huh?
Oh yeah. Like the last time I tried to do this ridiculous 22 gauge build, and it was just like molten straight off the bat.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Makes my wiener soft.
Could also be that I was using shit wire, being a cheap bastard.
Well, man, there was this one wire that I really liked that was Camphor, because I used to be Camphor all the way. I hated Nichrome. I just didn't know how to use it right. I would dry fire it too hot, and I was always like pop a coil. I'd be like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. I just didn't know that Nichrome heated up that fast, and you just have to like barely pulse it if you were firing it on a mech and building low. I just didn't know that shit, so I was like, fuck Nichrome, and I just used Camphor. But there's this one shit from California. I don't know. It came in this black and gold packaging, but it was really good wire, like super good quality wire. I really like that stuff.
The big thing whenever I first started vaping was Royal Wire as a competitor to Anarchist.
Oh yeah, Royals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that stuff. I don't think I ever really used a whole lot of it though. I might have bought some and just I don't think I ever went back to it.
I bought speaker wire once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was rubber.
Do you remember that Firewire stuff? Do you remember that shit? The competition wire?
Yeah.
Dude, people used to love the shit out of that stuff. I never really used it, but I remember people love that stuff.
Yeah, real fast. Moxley dropped the link for her channel. Excuse me. She'll be on live tomorrow. You guys go check her out. Amazing person and shows a lot of love and support. Vape fam.
Yeah, go check her out, dude.
Check it out, Holmes. But yeah, dude, the competition speaker wire days. Oh my god, I had buddies that were running like 92 Mercury Sables, but they're like, "Oh, bro, I got that monster wire." Like, get out. No one cares. It sounds like shit. You're fucking. Your license plate sounds like a bag of popcorn and dicks. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, that's all you can hear on that shit. I remember that shit too, the monster wire.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, because I, for the longest time, like, almost every single one of my cars, except, no, even my Challenger, I did my own speaker system, and I ran all the wires and everything, did, like, the head unit, subs, the whole shebang-a-dang, like, and I would do all that shit myself, because, like, dude, I could do it myself. Why am I going to fucking pay somebody to do it?
Yeah. It's easy as shit, too. All you gotta do is have a Phillips head to release your panels on the sides, run your wire if you're going to subs.
Yeah.
It's easy as hell. You lived here long enough to know. And, sorry, just real fast, Moxley said the promo post will be out. Make sure you check it out. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. But,
Nice.
yeah, and then you've lived here long enough. I think you'd remember back when they used to have the Audio Express commercials out here. $99 installs,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And I had this one douchey friend that had like a Kia Sportage Sport. It's still a Kia though, you know? And he's like, dude, I went there and like they said $99, but they said they had to do all this extra stuff. So they only charged me $800 to put in my $200 stereo. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot.
Dude.
Talk about getting ripped.
Yeah. And then just to go listen to Nelly Hot in Here on repeat? Get out of here. Let me see your grill, you know?
Big Mama stepping in my Air Force One.
If you're really
you
gonna
should listen to that shit. Don't be fucking clowning, bro.
I still listen to it. Ride With Me is fucking in my playlist on the daily.
Fucking Master P and the No Limit Soldier.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Dun, dun, make them say, you know?
Nah.
I'm like, check me out, my Echo. This shit has a rhino on it. I'm hard as fuck.
Are you even living if you don't have Backstreet Boys in your playlist?
No.
Backstreet Boys and then NSYNC, you know, and then you move on to Cry Me a River by T Lake, and then
You ain't living, brother.
you know.
If you never cried while listening to a Boyz II Men album, I don't know what the fuck you were doing with your life.
Yeah, for real. Or if you don't know Usher's, what was it? Fuck. At 7 o'clock on the dot, on the top, cruising the streets. Burn.
Fucking Ursher.
Ursher. Until he gave everyone herpes.
Yeah. Ursher.
Ursher Rarmern. Jangle says DMX and Rough Riders. You are such a South Carolinian. It's not even funny.
Yeah. Fucking David Banner. Fucking David Banner. What was the fucking one guy? What was that one guy? Damn it, P.D. Pablo.
Yeah, P.D. Pablo. Raise up, take your shirt off, whip it around your head, spin it like a helicopter. That shit. So, I was living in South Carolina at one time, and that was when that shit came out, and I was a white boy from the West Coast that just didn't fit in because like they're country out there, you know, they're country hood.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. So, you know, they would be listening to that shit on the. I remember my first day of school. I jump on the bus, you know, coming home, and like, it's in the woods and shit. And then that comes on the bus radio, and literally everyone on the bus took their shirt off. Was like, I'm over here with like my Pokemon on my Game Boy. Like, what's going on, guys? Like,
This isn't cool anymore, or what?
I'm like, you know, I've got any Snoop Dogg?
Shit.
Gin and juice.
Shit and juice, kid.
Gin and juice.
Yeah, Mike Jones too. That was a good throwback.
Mike Jones.
You know what? Me and my wife were like,
God damn it.
a while back. We were like, what the fuck ever happened to Mike Jones, dude? Like,
Dude, he still releases music. No one listens to it.
Oh, dude, that's it. Yeah.
I remember he had that song "Still Tippin'" came out, And that was back in the day. Yeah, everyone had the phones that had the keypad on it. It wasn't Nokia's, but they were like nicer Nokia's. And like you could record your own voicemail. I remember sitting with my buddies like, shut the fuck up, shut up, and you play the song and be like, all right, record your voicemail. And I'm like, still tipping bitches, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yo, homies, leave me a message, dumbass hoe bitches, you know. And then it's like, I wonder why I didn't get that job at Walmart.
Go and fucking play Snake afterwards.
Play Snake.
Oh, shit, no, you know what's funny? When that Pete Pablo song came out, I was living in Virginia, so...
Oh, so you know.
Yeah, I was living in Bob Beach, dude.
Oh, man, let's see.
Rough.
Yeah, it was super tough out in Bob Beach. Nah, it really wasn't. It was a really nice part of town.
I think the roughest part of town is pretty much along the ocean front up to Pacific Avenue. That's just pretty much like Little Baghdad.
Yeah, I lived inland in Bob Beach, so like I didn't live near the coast there. But yeah, near the coast, some parts would get kind of sketchy. But where I lived, it was just regular fucking neighborhood and shit.
I think the only good part about going to Virginia Beach, if you're asking me, is going to Oceana Air Base and going to the package store and loading up on duty-free liquor.
Dry hit?
Just got a little pop.
The popcorn lung?
Tickle. Little poppy tickle in the old medulla oblongata.
Dablum Dula Dingula.
Yeah.
I want to throw it out there for a quick thing. I know we don't ever get deep on the show, but we will get past it. China actually banned online vape sales, if you guys did not know.
What a fucking contradiction that place is.
Yeah. Well, it's because all the protesters are vaping, I guess, or it's tear gas. I don't know the difference. It all looks the same.
They don't either. Fucking jeez, man. Those poor people, man. They don't get no fucking internet. They don't get any real fucking internet anyways. It's all fucking, like...
State media.
Yeah, deprogrammed fucking propaganda bullshit. And they I don't know if you guys heard about, like, there was the, I can't think of the name of them, but we'll get into some conspiracy shit right now. So,
yes.
There was like this reawakening in China, and they would kill these people because the government felt threatened by them.
Yeah.
Like, because it was like kind of like a spiritual movement, and all these people were like, you know, getting into this new, it wasn't like a religion per se, it was just like a spiritual thing that they were getting into, and they just started killing these people off, like, and then that's how they get rid of it. They just kill these people off, and then they sold their organs to people that wanted to buy them. Like, there was this person that called in to one of the, I saw this video of this person that actually called in to one of the, like, organ centers or wherever you could buy or organs, and they asked if it was like this certain type of person, and they were like, yeah, that's all we sell. Fuck, come on down. like what, dude? Like, literally, like, killing these people? I hope I don't hope I don't get us taken off the air for saying that, but whatever.
I mean,
It's alright, dude. South Park already smashed China, and we're not in the NBA, so we don't matter.
Alright, cool. Facts is facts, dude. Facts is facts, bro.
You need to fall back like that hairline, but yeah.
It's like, son, way back, dog. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, dude. That's just, like, so crazy, dude. It's like, you got, I mean, I guess, how else do you control that many people? Like,
I guess. I don't know. The pollution doesn't seem to be working.
yeah, I guess not. They're just like, hey, we're still breathing, bitches. And they're like, all right, fuck, we gotta figure out something else.
if it's not the government or the pollution, it's gotta be the immense poverty rate.
You would think so.
It's like, bro, if you seriously gotta put fucking suicide nets on your fucking factories that are more than like 3 stories high, you got some fucking problems. You know? There's a fucking problem with that. Just say.
iPhones don't make themselves, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh man! Shout out to Jingles. He brought this one up, and this one's always good. Becky Buckwald's gonna go wash her ass. Be right back. Wash your hands.
Floss it.
But if you don't know this one, when this comes on in the high school dance, you better get your ass on the floor. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
I can. Don't you see me?
Glenn, wow, man.
That took a minute.
Glenn's like, I love Chris Brown.
He never did nothing wrong in my eyes.
Rihanna was a bitch. No.
You should write a song called "Smells Like Domestic Violence."
Right. That guy's such a fucking piece of shit. I can't believe people still listen to him. It's gonna take him fucking like urinating on somebody's face like fucking R. Kelly for people to stop listening to that guy.
Yeah, but it still took R. Kelly 20 plus years, and then I know this is gonna be a popular opinion right now because you said you hate him. I dig Chris Brown's music. Fuck it.
I don't like his shit. He's fucking whack.
I'm not saying I'm bumping it like, but you know, like I'll
I think
listen.
you are. You're like, Uber driver, please put on Chris Brown.
No, you don't have to ask him. He just does it in the app.
It just doesn't happen. Obviously, I don't ride Ubers that much.
Oh, y'all want to talk about like racism? What's up, ID Voca? Thanks for joining in.
We want to talk about that. But
If we want to talk about racism, tell me how I get it. I look Hispanic, right, with the facial hair and stuff like that. And then when I get in my Uber, I had this one guy pull up, and it was a guy bumping some gangster ass rap, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, dude, this is gonna be a great ride to work. And then when I get in, he changed it to fucking Aerosmith.
He was probably like, oh, Smith. Okay. Aeroschmidt.
And it's funny, on my Uber app, I have the picture of me with my glasses and shit. And then last week, I sent a ride to my buddy Willie, which is a black guy, and to go pick him up and bring him over. He was hanging out at his baby mama's house. And then he gets in the Uber, and it's just like, oh, that doesn't match.
I'm surprised you didn't put on some fucking rancheras for you or something like some Tigres, what is it? Tigres del Norte?
Yeah. No more locked doors. I'm an Aztec warrior. Ah!
This is good for you, bro. This is a song of your people.
Man, that's
You know
racist.
what's funny is I grew up in Southern California where they bump that shit all the time. Dude. It's like I actually like some of the ranchera shit.
Dude, some of that shit's bumping, dude. When you're drunk, that's the best music.
It is, and then they get all they get all crazy with the vocals, and then like the musicianship is just like really good, dude. Like I don't know. I think they got that shit down, but that's smart.
Like this is my it sounds like Mexican. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go on. It's about rancheros is about as easy listening as Freebird in a bar full of drunk white people on a NASCAR race Sunday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like rancheras is like the Mexican country music. That's just their country music. So
It's funny you bring up races.
listen to. Just
A
like
lot
our,
easier to listen.
our country music is pretty fucking easy to listen to, and they just tell stories and
Are you
Talk
talking
about-
like old country?
Old country. New
Yeah,
country
yeah.
sucks balls.
yeah, like this new crossover shit. I ain't with it, but
It's Montgomery gentrified fucking country now. Like it's not good.
I'll tell you what, Luke Bryan, man, banger after banger after banger. You just put it on a Luke Bryan playlist, and it's just 100% banger.
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 I was hella like jamming out to this, and I thought it was Mexican music. Alex, the guy that gave the RDA that you got, Glenn, he works with us, and he's a Mexican guy. And I was like, dude, hell yeah, dude. He's like, I get down this all the time. And then little did I know that it's all white guys, but you wouldn't be able to tell.
I was your only motto, dude.
Hey, baby, que paso? But that's my dude. I get drunk. You put that on. I'm over here and I'm like trying to salsa, but I look like Tostitos.
Yeah. Like going into some fucking extreme dip.
It's like
An extreme fucking 8-layer dip.
yeah. It's real bad, man.
I thought I was your only Vato. Now I know. I'm not your only Vato.
It's funny, dude. I walk around Vegas with this facial hair, you know, and stuff, and people come up to me speaking Spanish. But when I go to California, they're like, gringo. I'm like, oh, I'm not trying. This is how I'm born. Like, I'm Lady Gaga. I was born this way. Like, get out of here.
Yeah. Fucking A, dude. You were just born weird. For sure. You were born as Christopher Schmidt.
Christopher Schmidt.
Christopher Schmidt.
Christopher Schmidt. My drill sergeant in basic always called me Smith. Smith. And he was like this 6'5" EOD, like he's a black guy, and he was like Smith, and I'm like, yes, drill sergeant. He's like, you look like you hate black people. I'm like, no, I listen to Lil Wayne, drill sergeant. He's like, shut up. I'm like, oh my god.
You'll never be redeemed in that man's eyes. No matter how much you like Lil Wayne, it doesn't fucking matter.
He's like, little bitch, more like it. No.
Like, fuck you, buddy. Fuck you.
He's like, you ain't got no whisker do's, whisker don'ts, with or without the whistling stick, you know.
Like, I don't even listen to that shit.
Vape Ian is in the chat. What's up? I think that's the first time I've seen that name.
Yeah, so it's the 9 o'clock mark, so I'm going to be heading. I still got to finish up some homework from work.
That's cool. I wasn't planning on going too late. You remember Cody that used to work with us at local?
Yeah. How are you doing, dude?
He's doing good. He actually went and joined the union.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were telling me that.
Yeah, he went and did that, but he lives with his dad, which is a really cool guy too, but, excuse me, his dad's out of town. He's like, well, I'm going to throw my first house party. I was like, all right, cool. Well, you're like in your 20s now, so let's do it.
Like, how old is that guy?
He's 22 now. Yeah, I remember. So this guy Cody started working with us at local in our warehouse, and he turned 21 while working with us. And there's a strip club that we go to called Babes. Well, it used to be called Babes. And you go there for happy hour drinks from like 3 p.m. on Friday till 8 p.m. It's $1 beers, $1.50 shots. So we're like, yeah, dude, we'll just go there. Let's go party. We ended up taking him there, and him and I both ended up puking the whole night in the fucking, bathroom stall after getting some dances from CD bitches. And the best part was I needed the puke, so I go in the bathroom, and he's in there trying to puke, and he can't get it out. And he's like, dude, I can't do it. And while he's talking, I'm all drunk, so I shoved my fingers down his throat, and I'm like, that'll help. And then he started puking, then I started puking, and it was like a Jack and Jill. But yeah, so he's having a little party tonight, so I'm going to go after the stream.
I'm pretty sure that you may or may not be a horrible person.
Oh, man, I'm a terrible person. I tell this to Adam all the time, and, Adam's so loving. He's like, no, bro, you're so nice, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, bitch.
I'll show you.
Shout out the Breeze Tones. Breeze Tones Coils.
Hold my beer. Give me your fucking throat.
I'm not calling you after this.
Right.
Your sideburns aren't good enough. No.
Your sideburns ain't long enough. Your sideburns ain't burning enough for the both of us.
But yeah, so if Kevin's gonna dip out of here soon, let's go ahead and do the X1s for the giveaway. We'll have Kevin choose a winner. So if you guys are new to the stream, just joined in late, I don't have the dashboard up. I don't know how many people are watching. I don't think that's that many.
10 now.
Ooh, 10. Yeah, we had like 13 at one point. Yeah.
Yeah, you started talking about weird shit and I left.
Yeah. But anyways,
Hey,
go ahead.
George D apparently has been here this entire time.
Dude, I know what George D is here for. He's here for the D. That's why his name's George D.
He's here for the damn prizes.
It's only George D so far.
I don't know if that counts as an X1, Sarge. No.
Sarge, he keeps being really nice, and what's up, George? He keeps being really nice and omitting himself from it. And I know, Jangles, you can't play. You've won like twice, haven't you? Right?
I don't know. He won some shit.
Jangles, tell me what you've won, and then don't lie to me, because I'll be sober tomorrow.
Don't lie to me. I'll fucking find out one way or another.
No. But yeah, throwing next ones, guys. Becky, if you're still here, you're very eligible. The thing is with the show, guys, if you don't
Say
know.
that again? What's that word?
Eligible?
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 I didn't know there was two B's in that word, but okay. Eligible?
Eligible?
Eligible.
Jangles, if that's all you got, then you can go ahead and enter. But like, what I try to do is, if you've won twice on the show, you gotta sit it out for a little bit, let new people win. But if you've only won the one time, Jingles, go ahead and enter it.
Keep the X1s rolling.
Yeah.
Get a good number.
There's only like 4 of you, so fuck it. If you're in here, toss in an X1.
Yeah. So next time we know Flannel Fridays, dude.
Word. If I owned flannel, I would wear some flannel.
Well, you can find a cheap $10 flannel shirt, brother.
Oh, I can. If I can work that into my budget. Fucking adulting sucks.
Alright, Jingles. Well, if you're going to sit it out, don't cry to me about it.
Oh, you know what? Thankfully, though, I was able to save up some.
ID book.
That's a good hashtag. I feel I was able to finally get some furniture for my house, so that was nice. So we don't have to sit on fucking.
Did you get it from work?
Camping chairs anymore. I think. Hold on. Let me see if
Excuse me, guys.
Oh, nice.
There's like got a little couch over there, a little chair behind me, and we got a little dining table over there.
Nice, man. Coming together pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it was, wasn't very expensive, so that was nice.
Where exactly are you at again?
Eugene.
So my buddy Snorkel that lives in Eugene, he does this LARP thing that it's called Afterworlds, and he really wants me to go. He usually comes down here every New Year's, so I owe him a trip to where I go visit him, and he lives in Eugene as well. So if that happens, I'll let you know.
Please do.
I want to go up there to do one of his LARPing events. So he does it. It's called Afterworlds. It's kind of Fallout-ish, like post-apocalyptic-ish. But, like, they include other stuff. And he's like, dude, if you come here, I know you're shitty. Like, he didn't mean it in an asshole way, but I know your asshole personality. I know exactly who you get along with and who you wouldn't, and it'd be a great time. So I'm like, you know what? I'll go up there dressed up and beat some people up with a foam sword.
Alright, so where are we at? We got enough here for... Okay, I'm just trying to find a good number that'll work in here. Alright, 13. Lucky number 13.
Alright, let me go ahead and pull that up, actually. I have the randomizer up. I'm
I
fucking
was
slow.
going to go super high, so that's why I was like, hold on, I'm going to make sure it wasn't like... I didn't like pick a number that wasn't available.
Alright, guys, go ahead and stop it right now. So it'll take about 5 minutes when the stream catches up.
Stop. Stop.
I gotta impregnate the chat.
Ooh, yeah. Inject it with your hot George D.
George D.
While we're still on the tail end of music, I said this to Chris earlier, but apparently Hawthorne Heights is dropping a new album next Saturday.
I had no clue.
Is it Ohio is for Lovers too?
Oh, don't get me
It
tempted.
might as well be. It's very middle-aged emo.
Cause my heart is in Ohio.
That's the song we were listening to when she gave me that blowjob.
Oh, that's so cringy.
Yeah, man, that's why I love that song. No, I actually love Hawthorne Heights. They're my favorite of all emo. Well, them and Taking Back Sunday's decent. But if you want me to get real emo, Brand New. And then that's why, like, if you see my quotes on my Instagram photos, it's like, wow, what is he talking about? It's just me regurgitating Brand New. All right, so you said 13?
Yeah.
Oh, pick another number between 1 and 344.
334?
44, actually.
Fuck, okay. Alright, we'll go with 222.
222. Pick another number.
Toot.
Yeah, we got no one on that one. I don't know if I'm using a randomizer right.
I don't think you are, dude.
I'm probably not.
Son of a bitch. Here, let me do it.
Alright, fine, you do it.
Gosh. Want something done right, you gotta give him the old George D.
George Bush. Say what you want about a warmongering president. He's still my favorite.
Alright.
Grab life by the sideburns.
Son of a bitch. Fuck. Fuck, dude. That's my new motto for life.
Alright, let's see here. shit. I went to the completely wrong one. Maybe you had it better.
You're talking shit.
Yeah, well, I clicked in this thing and then it just went to something else. Hold on. See if I can get it. There's a fucking randomizer, man. There we go, random.org.
That's what I was using, bitch.
Well, I know, bitch, but you was using it wrong.
Hey, I haven't heard that before.
Random
That's what she
drawing. Oh. Fuck me. There we go. Control V, you son of a bitch.
Wow.
Forgot I'm on a fucking Mac again. Hey,
Tick Begins has joined in.
who?
The tick
Tick
begins.
again.
Should we run another round now?
Hell no.
Alright, Tick, sorry. Kevin's in charge. He said, nah, bitch, you can't win this.
On that note, I'm going to take myself a vandal break.
Do it, baby.
Alright, hold on. I'm getting it ready right now. Hold on. We almost done.
We're about to give away the Grim kit, the all black one. So you came in late. Kevin's leaving, so we're not going to stay on much longer. But come by on Monday's show, and we have the Stormtrooper Edition version, and we'll be giving away on Monday. So you missed that tonight, but you can have a chance to win on Monday. We got those in at my job, and I'm going to assume this here, right here. We're going to be the only ones that give it away, and you can't even buy it, I don't think, anywhere else right now,
Alright.
besides from them directly. So,
Here, I'm just gonna share my screen so we can see here.
all right, so what? I know you're not here for the prizes, Tick Begins, but it'd be cool if you won something because that's what we do.
Alright,
Oh, I hate when it does full screen.
originally I picked 13. Technically, that would be David Moyle.
Boom, David Moyle won it.
So,
Oh,
Yeah.
man, how do I go back to grid view? I hate this.
because he's the closest one in there with the next one.
Perfect. All right, David Moyle wins it.
Alright. I just wanted to show everybody there's no fuckery. Congratulations, David Moyle. You got your fucking badass pod kit, you lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's funny if everyone else, like, well, not everyone, but Adam and everybody was like, oh, Bob, well, not everybody, but Adam really wants one, Mr. Breeze Tones, and so you get it. Oh, wow, that looks all fucked up. Oh, there we go. The OBS is back to normal. All right, sweet. So, yeah, Mr. Moyle won it. Mr. Moyle, you know the drill. Shoot me your fucking info, and I will get this thing out to you on Tuesday. ID Voca says it's rigged. ID Voca, actually, we keep you out of it because it's $4,000 to ship to the UAE. No, I'm just joking, bro. And you said, Dave.
He was close. He was right there. If
Yeah.
it would have been like 14, it would have been alright. But David was the closest. For
Yeah.
sure.
David Moyle
It was
says,
on the screen. I showed it. There was
Yeah.
no rigging.
no, it was all legit. And plus, you know, David Moyle says, yeah, you know, Kevin handled it. David Moyle says it's going to New Zealand. That's not a problem, bro. Our homies, omies, / fucking amigos, which all of you are worth every single cent spent. So, on Tuesday when I get into work, which is what, Wednesday for you guys there, this will be in the motherfucking mail for you. It will cost more than the mod, but it doesn't matter because you guys are worth it. I saw these come in today and I was like, dude, yeah. I saw these come in today. We inventoried them. I took 2 out of stock before we even put them in our own website. So I want to make sure you guys know we love you guys. We love every single one of you guys.
And if you weren't able to buy one, you'll be able to shortly on localvape.com.
Yeah, there you go.
The coupon code.
The
from
coupon.
Amigos 28 localvape.com. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which is usually posted right here on our fucking TV screen. Oh, there it is on the ticker.
Yeah, I figured out how to do scrolling, guys. Jingle says Vandal's rich. I'm not rich, homie. At all. My glasses are Fat Farm. I got them at Walmart, bitch.
How appropriate.
Yeah. Check out this beer. I can't open that beer.
You know, really struck me as crazy is now you can buy FUBU at Walmart.
Yeah, right? Like, when the fuck did that happen?
When the fuck did FUBU resurface?
Yeah, when did they resurface? I was that white kid that thought he was like hood rich at one point in my life. Like, you know, even though I grew up in surroundings that don't apply to me. I used to wear Fat Farm shoes and I thought they were the coolest thing ever. And then now looking back, I'm like, damn fool, you fucking culture appropriation piece of shit.
Hey, if you weren't wearing Jenko jeans and DC shoes, were you doing it right?
I think I did. I had a pair of FUBU pants, and I had like a FUBU shirt, and that shit was expensive as fuck, Steven.
Yeah, back in the day, back when that shit was hot, it was expensive. It was nice gear, but I also, it's worthless now and it'll never come back like FUBU or anything else. Back when G Unit with 50 Cent and shit was cool. I'm gonna take off my glasses for this. Wow, I can't see. Yeah, Rocawear, fucking, which was Jay-Z.
Rocawear.
Oh no, Sean John was Jay-Z. No, Sean John was Puff Daddy.
Puffy.
Yeah, I used to wear Birdman lugs with my G Unit heavyweight shirt. And oh my god, man, I'm.
Bro. So this should tell you something about the time. I don't know if anybody remembers Mervyn's, the department store.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like Kohl's, but they ain't around anymore. I got a Sean John tracksuit. On sale.
Man, this is some good ass Cambodian breast milk.
And I most certainly did shut down the fucking studio. So. And on that note, I will be out of here.
Word. If you want to hang out for a little bit longer, Glenn, I'll be here for at least another 15 minutes, and then we'll close out the show.
Hell yeah. Bucky Buck Wild. That's where my grandma used to take me to go back to school shopping.
Mervyn's was the shit, man.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for my grandma, I wouldn't get new clothes.
Oh man, that's a story I'll tell a different time. I won't keep you. Kevin, as always, it's beautiful. You're a beautiful man, and it's great to see you. Thank you for taking over on the Fridays with me, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pop a couple Whoppers and pop a couple Whoppers in my gullet.
Or those quad stacks, double stacks.
Yeah, triple stack. They're triple stack.
Woo, woo.
But I keep them clean.
Hopefully, it's not caramel based.
Yeah, I know, right?
You'll be up all night.
Yeah, fuck me, right?
Yeah.
Good to see all you too. Later, Becky. It was good seeing you.
Love you, Kevin.
Glenn, take care, bruh. Vandalism. Take care, dude.
See you next week, bro.
Later. Later, Jingles.
Fuck Jingles. No. Oh, man.
Oh, what a night.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks to everybody for coming in. All 4 of you that tried to enter. We had like 10 people watching. No one tried to enter into it, you know. So, whatever.
I even told my brother about it and was like, hey, I hear you're in the market for a pod system. Gotta, like, swing by, subscribe.
Yeah. Just hang out, man. Just check out the shit. But, yeah. Let's see. Tick Begin says he's still rocking the hot pink Doc boots. Docs never go out of style. Funny you bring up Doc Martens. Back in when I was in like 8th grade, Hot Topic was cool. You know, My Chemical Romance as well as AFI when they first went like super emo from punk. I would skate to school in a pair of Doc Martens that had the zip off layers that went all the way up to my knees, and I would ride a skateboard to school with fucking Docs. I was such a cliche. It was so bad.
The biggest cliche.
And now I'm
Let's be
vaping.
honest.
I came full circle in the douche world. Next thing you know, I'm gonna dye my hair blonde, and then start doing tricks.
Well, that kills that plan.
Yeah. David, if you're still here though, send your info to my personal page, and then Tick Begins. I'll post to the Amigo page. I'm thinking you meant combo. We don't really pay too much attention to the Amigo page. Just a heads up, we haven't figured out we are still putting everything together. But tag our personal pages: Breeze Tones, Amigos, not Amigos, Breeze Tones, Legion, and even Glenn Heffner, our honorary Amigo. And then so next time you come on to you, bro, I'll have a custom graphic made with your Instagram name. So you'll have to tell me what you want, whether it's a coffee page or you want your personal page.
My personal page will probably be better because my coffee page hasn't really quite taken off.
Well, maybe it will if you put it on here.
Maybe. That sounds like a grand idea.
We could do both.
Could do that.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, what is your coffee page Instagram handle?
It's at batchbrew_detective. It's the header is Diner Coffee for the People. It's that kind of a social experiment of sorts to examine how people interact within their communities over coffee.
Boom. And if you guys haven't followed him yet, check it out. And if you want to see his normal page, Modern Day Recluse. But otherwise, man, how was your week, bro?
It was work, as usual. I think today's probably been the best day, other than running behind, because I got new uniforms issued for the first time in like 2 years.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's kind of like when I joined the service, I got issued BDUs, even though we were in an ACU era, and then got to my unit, and then I got issued ACUs, and then went overseas, and I got issued fucking multicam, and that shit is terrible because I had to carry all of them at once.
That's rough. BDUs and DCUs were just god awful.
And the only ones I ever liked of the old uniforms was like the chocolate chips, the DCUs and stuff like that. Those were cool looking. But then again, I also grew up watching movies like Three Kings. I don't know if you've seen it, with like Ice Cube and Glenn Clooney, George Clooney. You guys see my mind association right there? It's just G's.
Word.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was a good a killer movie. I'm just glad now that none of these young folks ever have to see ACUs ever again.
The only time they were ever incognito was, being on someone like your grandma's couch with weird flowers on it.
Only thing I'm bummed out about being out now is that I won't ever see the pinks and greens.
Yeah, when I was in the we had the original greens, and they like I just thought they were terrible looking. They had like an old felt couch or chair, and then we moved on to the blues, and I hated the blues. I felt like an airline pilot walking through an airport.
Yeah, pretty much. I've debated on donating mine, but I don't know anybody that would buy that for shit. I mean, cost more than they're worth.
The worst part was, dude, with the blues and shit like that, I had some buddies that always thought the military was cool, so we get drunk and shit, and I'd never wear them for anything, because I'd always not do any of, like, the events where you had to wear them, and I never, photos and stuff like that, because I took all my GA photos while I was going overseas, so it was ACUs. So I was like, oh, I'll never need these again. I got drunk with my buddies one night, cut off the sleeves with all my medals on it, and then we just got drunk and then put on my IOTV in front of it and just kicked the shit out of each other. And then 2 weeks later, they're like, oh, yeah, we have an inspection on it. I was like, oh, fuck.
Hello, clothing and sales.
Yeah, and then it's a $200 top I didn't need.
God, I just can't believe that they cost that much.
Yeah.
You could get a designer suit jacket for that. Like, low-end designer, but still.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine how badass the Army would be if we all rolled out in fucking Armani?
The best part is, I have my buddy Tom, my best friend Tom. He's in the chat sometimes. He's not here tonight, but when we went overseas together and shit, we came back to Vegas we had a 4-day, break right before we shipped out. And we came back here, that's where we're from. And we went to downtown, not downtown, but on the Strip. There's a place called Aria. It's a casino. But it's like shopping centers and like fancy high-end stuff. And we had a bunch of money saved up from doing all the training all the time and shit. So we went into fucking Gucci and we bought $400 Gucci goggles. And then it was funny. If I can find it, I'll try and find it and I'll share it with you. So I was an A gunner when I went overseas. So I'd be up in the turrets and stuff like that when we have to do like recovery operations and stuff like that. So they was out there, and it was like MSNBC or something out there recording shit, and they zoom over, and there's a photo or a video clip of me wearing Gucci goggles and a turret. It says Gucci on the side of it, and they're like this big, you know, all gaudy looking, like snowboard goggles, and there's like a clip of me in it. I have it saved somewhere on like one of my emails. If I find it, I'll send it to you. But it was so retarded. But we're like, hell yeah, dude, we'll be the most ballin' ass people out there. And so we bought those Gucci goggles and like, you know, we did that. And then also like we would go into the bazaars and we bought the fake like Breitling and Gucci watches and like Rolexes and shit like that. It was so bad, man. So bad.
That's prime, dude.
It was,
It's the best thing I've heard.
it's like, here, let me shoot up your village. No, I'm kidding.
I came in at a weird time. Like 2012, everybody was just blowing money on stupid shit. Like,
Oh, it's always been like that, homie. I can tell you that.
dude, why does anybody need 3 Xbox 360s to keep in the barrack?
Because you can. The military star card lets you. So, you know, if you guys don't know, Glenn served, and then we both were in the Army. But when you're in the military, you can get, like, it's called a PX or BX, depending where you're at. And it's just like a Walmart for the military, and they have a thing called the military star card. It's a credit card that's financed through AFES, which is like a DoD subsidy, like the Walmarts. So, like, of course, you know, you being brand new, jackroot private, not making money and shit, you go into the PX, you're like, oh, anyone gets a proof of this credit card as long as you're in. So, like, you know, they start you out with, like, a $300 credit line, and next thing you know, you've got, like, 4 fucking, you know, Game Boy Colors and shit that you didn't need.
Dude, like, I'm still paying that shit off.
Yeah. Good night, Jingles. Have a good one. But, yeah, man. I had, I think, on my credit report last time I saw it, I thought I paid off a military star card. I did not. I still owe, like, $45 on it. And so the balance goes up every month by, like, 30 cents. So I'm at like $50 now.
Yeah. Last year I switched banks and forgot to update my payment informations, and they docked my what do you call it? My tax return.
Yeah, they'll get you the tax returns. So when I started working with where I work right now, I didn't have a job on paper for a long time because I was doing entrepreneur. I'll put air quotes because, you know, I'm not a douche. I know I didn't start a business, but I was doing the photography. And it was always 1099s if I had any tax paperwork. So, like, it never had, like, a tax return to take for me. And then so it was like 5 or 6 years after I got out and I got a job that's, like, on paper legit, you know, and stuff like that. And these motherfuckers they did. They took $3,000 from me because they said I didn't turn in any of my TA-50, and I turned it all in and I had receipts.
I really hope that they lost my paperwork because I still have all of my TA-50.
Oh, they'll get you, man. Eventually, they'll always get you.
I'll keep that fucking tarp since they didn't give me a whoopee.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That was the only thing that I was looking forward to was that whoopee.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. That only thing that's worth the shit.
The only thing I really kept off of my TA-50 list was it was a multicam assault pack, and it had like 15 pockets on it, so I kept that. But other than that, I turned everything in. But yeah, they still ended up charging me for it all. So yeah, there you go.
Damn government.
Yeah, goddamn government. Goddamn motherfucker.
Oh boy, good times.
All right, guys, it's 9:30 right now. We'll close it out. I'm glad that all you guys came through. Glenn, thank you for coming on. You're always awesome.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you know, this is our honorary amigo right here. We're going to get you on more and do some more stuff, and then we're going to get you a custom name made. Of course, I'm just throwing this on you right now without talking to you about it, so.
It happens.
You know.
Just, I mean, you know my availability, so we Gucci.
Yeah. We'll keep it to Fridays. But yeah.
Friday's the best day.
Yeah. This,
Wreck.
you know, if you guys didn't know, last time Glenn was on a Friday, he got fucking smashed.
Never again.
Yeah.
Never.
But yeah, Voka throws in there. Thank you. No, thank you for coming in, Voka. I'm glad that you're here. Steven Sard, always holding it down. Thank you so much for being here. Jangles, I know you're already gone. Tick Begins, thank you. Billy Joel is playing. Yeah, I should shut up. I love Billy Joel. This is how I always end out the night. That's how I know to end out the night. I'm not even lying to you guys. But anyways, if you're still here, thank you for still being here. Glinda says she'll text me. I'm Glinda, sorry. Or you're Glinda.
Okay.
Wow, I guess I'm drunk.
I'll be on live here
Ubering.
in I'll be on live here in just a few minutes.
Yeah. Tick Begins to catch replay. Yeah, man, there's nothing that great. We just talked about a bunch of bullshit. Anyways, I'm rambling. You guys have an amazing night. Thank you so much for being here. And we'll see you on Monday. On Monday, we'll have another Grim Kit to give away. We'll have Breestones choose the winner. Otherwise, you guys have a bitchin' weekend and don't do nothing I wouldn't do. So do everything. Have a good night, guys.